commence this event, we invite you to rise for the academic procession. Journey of success and to grace this auspicious occasion, we have with us Dr. Ramesh Bhatt, nominee of the Honorable Chancellor SVKM's NMIMS, our chief guest Mr. Nalin Pandey, Managing Director Accenture, Dr. Justin Paul, Dean SPM and Provost Management Education NMIMS, Vice Deans, Program Chairpersons and faculty members. We also extend a warm welcome to the office bearers of SVKM, whose dedication to education has been the cornerstone of our institute's success. With the additional registrar, Dr. Ashish Daptadar, leading the procession, we gather to honor your accomplishments and to look ahead to the remarkable future you are set to create. Please take your seats. Ladies and gentlemen, I, Dr. Teresa Abraham, welcome you all today as we come together for the convocation ceremony, uniting graduates from diverse programs, including MBA Law, MBA Real Estate Management, MBA Digital Transformation, MBA Healthcare Management, MBA Business Analytics, MBA Part-Time Social Entrepreneurship, and Executive MBA. I now request our support staff to play a video to brief you all on the security arrangements in the auditorium.
Safety video for NMIMS Mukesh Patel Auditorium.
Hello everybody, I am Pramanand Angre, Fire and Safety Officer for SVKM NMIMS. I am here to guide you on Mukesh Patel Auditorium safety exits.
There are a total of 8 doors and 6 exits. Both middle exits will take you to the same outer area. At all times, on each exit, safety personnel and ushers are always there to guide you in case of an emergency. Your safety is our responsibility. Do not panic. Stay calm. Do not run. Follow the given instructions. It is not safe to wander on your own. Now, let's get out from each exit. For audiences sitting in the front or middle, you have exits on your right and left. A total of 4 doors. Choose comfortably. Once you are out from your left, take left and walk straight till the end. Cross the passage. Take another left. You will come to an area where you will find stairs and escalators. For people coming from the right exit, once you are out, you too will come to the same area. In case due to safety reasons. If escalators are shut down, then use them as stairs, and from both right and left, you will come up to this common area, which is the way out. For people at the back, take the nearest door to you, come out, take left, cross the passage, take left. You will come directly to the common area. Likewise, for dignitaries and performing participants or people on or backstage, they also have two exits. If you are facing the audience, then at your right, this is the exit. Move out, take right, walk straight, and take the stairs. Similarly, from your left, come out and take the same stairs to go out. You are safely out from all exits. At NMIMS, safety is our biggest priority. So you will see signage, fire extinguishers, open spaces, and proper adequate exits for your convenience.
I hope this video has helped you to understand the emergency exits. Thank you and be safe.
In the spirit of igniting knowledge and dispelling ignorance, we begin our convocation by invoking the blessings of Goddess Saraswati, the embodiment of wisdom and understanding, as we light the ceremonial lamp. Please rise. May I now invite our esteemed chief guest, Mr. Nalin Pandey, Managing Director, Accenture, Dr. Ramesh Bhatt, Honorable Vice Chancellor, SVKM's NMIMS, and Dr. Justin Paul, Dean and Provost Management Education, SBM, to join us in lighting the ceremonial lamp. I also extend this invitation to all the distinguished dignitaries gracing our stage today.
या शुभ्रवस्त्रान्विता या वीणां वरदण्डमण्डितकरा या श्वेत पद्मासना या ब्रह्माच्युत शङ्कर प्रभृतिभिर्देवैः सदा पूजिता सा मां पातु सरस्वतीं भगवती निःशेषजाड्यापहा.
Ladies and gentlemen, kindly remain standing for the NMIMS anthem.
We do what's right and not what's easy. We give our best shots each and every time.
We set the standard, we are the future. We are a part of this institute so fine. NMIMS, 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 NMIMS.
Thank you. You may take your seats. I now request the Additional Registrar, Dr. Ashish Daptadar, to carry forward the proceedings.
Good afternoon, everyone. I request Dr. Ramesh Bhatt, Honorable Vice Chancellor, SVKM's NMIMS, and the nominee of Honorable Chancellor of SVKM's NMIMS University to declare convocation of 2024 open.
I declare the convocation 2024 open.
I now request the presiding officer of today's ceremony, Dr. Ramesh Bhatt, nominee of the Honorable Chancellor, SVKM's NMIMS, to present our chief guest, Mr. Nalin Pandey, with a bouquet and a memento as a token of our gratitude, regard, and appreciation. May I invite Dr. Ramesh Bhatt, Honorable Vice Chancellor of SVKM's NMIMS, to deliver his address.
So, well, it is my great pleasure to welcome our chief guest of the day, Mr. Nalin Pandey. He is our alumnus and is MD at the Accenture and leading the digital space, cloud first initiative, and I think all the transformational strategies for clients focusing on leveraging the various technologies to enhance the business operations and innovation. It is a true honor for me to extend a warm welcome to our esteemed guest today. He brings a rich experience of working in India on digital space and globally, and he embodies the very spirit of excellence, innovation, and pride that our institute instills in our students at NMIMS. I invite you all to join me in extending a warm welcome to our esteemed guest and convocation speaker. All the honorable members of the leadership team of the SBM and NMIMS, distinguished faculty and staff members, graduating students, parents, relatives who have joined the graduation ceremony, very good afternoon to all of you. Well, today marks a significant milestone in your life, but I may tell you that it is also an important milestone for SBM, having earned the EQUIS accreditation. And I welcome everyone to the graduation ceremony and join us in celebrations of not only your graduation, but also EQUIS accreditation of the SBM. At the outset, I would like to say that you are going to become proud alumni of school which is now EQUIS and AACSCB accredited. And I think this requires a big applause for this grand achievement all of you have completed today. Well, it is a culmination of years of hard work and dedication and perseverance. And convocation time is also a time to reflect on the journey that has brought you to this stage. Well, you decided to join this extraordinary institution to explore and enrich yourself, and your parents must be delighted today, and NIMS University gratefully acknowledges their contribution to making it possible for you to reach to this stage. It is said that every end is but a new beginning. It also signals the start of a fresh and exciting chapter filled with infinite possibilities and boundless opportunities for you. Your accomplishment today marks a successful and proud entry into your future endeavors. I'm sure that you will have an incredible opportunities that will undoubtedly shape your future. So you must celebrate this momentous occasion with enthusiasm and optimism and embark on this new journey with courage of grace. As you embark on your journey, I extend my best wishes, hoping that each of you finds a feeling of contentment and pride in everything you do. I'm sure your great efforts and achievements will help you to achieve great things in life. Your credentials will take you to much higher places, and you will prove yourself and contribute to the making the world a better place. Well, you graduate someone having gone through a rigorous curriculum and after testing yourself on many counts. Attendance is one part of it. The philosophy of NMMS is creating a kind of a symphony of wisdom, which is nurturing knowledge, igniting passion, pursuing academic excellence, and cultivating achievement. Well, this symphony aligns with the idea of harmonizing different elements as you see in our NMMS logo. Wisdom, which represents the elephant symbol and the overall pursuit of knowledge. Nurturing knowledge echoes the black band's knowledge repository and the concept of Kelwani, which is the part of the SVKM. Igniting passion represents the red quadrant and the innovative spirit which we imbibe. Cultivating achievements reflects the laurel wreath and the focus on stakeholder alignment and aspirational fulfillment. During your learning journey, you engrossed yourself in exploring the process of decision making, understanding the context, imbibing contemporary thinking, and focus on the advanced technology. Your training is critical in critical thinking will help you to contemplate multiple diverse planes. Your ability to juggle between opposite thinking processes will give you an edge in delivering socially relevant solutions. Your inclusive approach and your commitment characterizes NMIMS University. Your training has helped you to imbibe an evolved communication strategy focusing on visual, oral, written, graphical, akin to something metaverse, to translate your ideas into reality. You have all the skills to develop unique syntax and language not only to communicate your ideas to others, but also to ideate and develop new concepts and effective solutions. You graduate someone who understands the importance of collaborative processes and working with empathy. As we look forward the future, it is important to remember learning you have had and the experience that have shaped you. These experiences will guide you as you navigate the path ahead with all of its twists and turns. Always remember that wherever you go and whatever you do, your actions will be like your fingerprints, proof of where you have been and what you have touched. Your education here has added value not only to your learning journey, but it has also added to the footprints of the university. I must say that you are going out in the world with excellent NMIMS credentials. So let us celebrate this moment together and take the first steps towards the future with courage, determination, and commitment to excellence. As you plan to continue your journey in the future or maybe endeavor in new ventures, remember that we live in age of disruption and we face VUCA world, the term I think which you would have heard many times in the class, which is volatile, uncertain, complex, and ambiguous. Well, at this moment, I think when you have completed your education and we are celebrating your graduation, I can offer a few suggestions and see that I think if they make some sense and you can follow them in your life. I think one is they never stop learning actually. I think life will be something learn, unlearn, and relearn. I think even it is happening at my stage. Every day, I think we set up some time for unlearning something and then relearn something new, particularly the way the technology domain is changing so fast. Second, I think you will deal with the VUCA situations, and I think handling the VUCA is a matter of harnessing positive attitude practices. I think during the last 3-4 years, the kind of an experience we had, we have learned some lessons in the process, and I'm sharing those 4 positive attitudes which I think will help you to handle this VUCA situation. Well, as you move forward, make sure that when you are dealing with the volatility, which is the first part of the V, you develop an attitude of responding and not reacting. I think given the current scenario and the current world, the way we live, I think somewhere we have developed the habit of all the time reacting. And I feel that we make many mistakes when we react to the situation and we do not respond to it. I think it is very important that we reflect, not respond. So I think that is responding and not reacting kind of a situation. And I know that as an NMMS student, you know the difference between responding and reacting through your coursework. Second is the handling of uncertainty. Make sure that you are not allowing your fears to avoid taking risks. Many times I think the fears will grip you and you will not take risks. Therefore, it is very important. I think you should not get bogged down with those fears and avoid taking the risks. To address the complexity, ensure you are able to see and perceive with clarity. I think your critical thinking skills, the way your coursework has developed you, will help you link and develop in an interconnected framework of critical variables in the real world to bring greater clarity. So to handle the complexity, I think you have to bring lot of clarity on the table. And make sure that you spend some time on contemplation and meditation to quiet your mind enough to make meaning to handle the ambiguity. I have found that my first morning 5,000 steps, which I take, help me to clear my mind and make myself free from any ambiguity. So if you put your knowledge and the skills through these positive skill attitude, I'm sure that the VUCA challenges will be your superpower to take you forward in your life. Well, the third point which I would like to emphasize is that remember that you have already in your education seen a lot of collaborative work, working in teams, and I think it is going to be the way it is going to happen in future as you enter into the corporate sector or whatever ventures you are going to take. And I think working in teams have to be nurtured, have to be built on trust, and imbibing the concept of that I am because we are. Remember that when we face VUCA, when we are in a disruption, when we are in a changing situation, we are not alone. We are all together into it. And the key learning is that I think we have to learn how to grow together and how to live together. I think teamwork creates an excellence and promotes knowledge sharing. It is not just a way of life, it is the essence of being human actually. And I think we have to learn how to make powerful ways in which we can harness the energy working in the teams. We must always remember that our existence is centered on the idea of interconnectedness, and we must treat others with respect, compassion, empathy, and fostering a culture of inclusion and humility. I think humility is something very critical and very important. Prioritize the team over the ego and remember that we can achieve great things together and create a better future. Lastly, I think no convocation farewell can be concluded without a word on Gen AI. Particularly, many of you who have been living with the Gen AI growth and experimenting it and experiencing it every day. Well, you are going out in the world when you will find many significant changes are happening. Almost every day, I think you find that the things are moving very fast. Make sure that you always use Gen AI responsibly and ethically. And I think you have to figure out the ways what is the meaning of using Gen AI responsibly and ethically. But there is one very important point which I would like to mention. I just came across a very profound observation by a community contributor on NIME. I think some of you may be using that platform for your machine learning and for your data analytics, KNIME. One of the contributors, I think, made a very compelling argument and he described this as the type 3 error. I think we always have heard about the type 1 error and type 2 error. I hope you all remember from your classes what is type 1 error and type 2 error. And he says that the abundance of data and sophisticated Gen AI tools we have today and the way they have been trained on increases the risk of making type 3 error. So what is this type 3 error? It is when precise answers are produced for the wrong problems or vice versa. Failing to consider bigger picture or ignoring the context in which the problem is being analyzed. And sometimes these precise answers are filled with fake narratives, biased perspectives, and immoral conjectures. Just be aware of this type 3 error and make sure that as far as possible when you are using the Gen AI, you do not make the type 3 mistakes here. And I'm sure that you can avoid type 3 error using a cognitive approach where one starts with the desired outcome or goal and then work backward to determine the steps needed to achieve it. I think the most innovations like IBM, Deep Blue, Amazon, and Apple, the innovations and the way they disrupted the world, came about solving the right problems and did not initially focus on the massive amount of data and customer feedback available from competitors or existing services. One essential aspect I would like to emphasize is the importance of examining the intricate connection between people, processes, and technology as opposed to solely concentrating on the technology. I think whenever the technology, you discuss the technology or you use the technology, always make sure that you are talking about it with the people, processes, and technology. And it is the new PPT, process, people, and technology, which we need to adopt. And by acknowledging how these elements interact and influence each other, we can better understand and optimize our systems, ultimately leading to more effective solutions and improved overall performance. Well, on this day, we fondly acknowledge the achievement of our students and alumni and the future aspirations of our graduating students. I'm sure Dean SBM will address and will cover this point. But I would like to emphasize that NMIMS is a 4-decade-old premier institution and university in India. We continue to strive best. Our new path is to reinvent ourselves and invent new things. We are determined to pursue our goals of knowledge creation that is relevant and applied, helping society to know the unknowns, demonstrating leadership, and meeting expectations in knowledge creation. And second, enhancing teaching and learning through assurance of learning system and incorporating the trends in academics and research in our curriculum. Making NIMMS known, recognized for its academic excellence and the most preferred institution of learning, and aligning stakeholders and meeting their aspirations. Well, while pursuing our strategy, we are conscious of the fact that the highest goals of education have transitioned from profit maximization principles to a mission of value creation with integrity and being ESG sensitive in the current times. All along, wherever and whenever your roles transition from the current roles, make sure ethical value creation is always your North Star to guide you. Years from now, when you look back, I assure you that you will feel nothing but pride in your alma mater. Well, we are also going to welcome you to become the proud alumni of the SBM and NIMS University. It's going to take I think, some time to get the process completed till the registers get signed. And you may consider visiting us as frequently as you can to share your achievements. And I assure you that the soothing piano tunes of Bach and Beethoven or a Hindi song, Ye hasta hua karavan zindagi ka na jaane chala hai kidhar, will greet you at the quadrangle. You may spend some time having a view of the lovely sunset from one of the corners of the lounge, or visit the Juhu beach, or join me or your favorite faculty for vada pav or a cup of coffee at the Prithvi Theatre around the corner. But I am sure that wherever you go, you will create your own music that is parallel to that of Bach and Beethoven. And you will make sure that uh, to make it a point to see sunrise and sunset once in a while. And when you feel lost in the entangled web of challenges, know the way out of it is very simple. Speak to your family, friends, and teachers. Well, do good things and make sure that you create a legacy, and one day you can say with pride that you did extraordinary things. Always remember, the school is yours, the university is yours, and it will always be yours. As you prepare to embark on the next chapter of your lives, remember the indelible mark you have left on this institution. Your achievements have enriched the SBM and set a high standard. Once again, congratulations, Class 2024, on your well deserved success. May your future May your future endeavors be as bright and promising as your time spent here at this school. God bless you and बहुत बहुत शुभकामनाएं सबको.
Thank you. I would like to now welcome Dr. Justin Paul, Dean and Provost Management Education at SBM, to address the audience.
Honorable Vice Chancellor Dr. Ramesh Bhatt, Sri Nalin Pandey, Chief Guest, MD Accenture, Registrar Dr. Daptadar, Vice Dean, Program Chairpersons, faculty members and staff members, graduating students, proud parents, ladies and gentlemen. It's indeed an honor, privilege for me to be here today to congratulate all the graduating students of MBA Digital Transformation MBA Business Analytics, MBA Law, MBA Real Estate Management, MBA Healthcare Management, MBA Social Entrepreneurship, and Executive MBA program of School of Business Management, NMIMS, Mumbai. Ladies and gentlemen, it gives me immense joy and honor to address you today as Dean of the School of Business Management and Provost of Management Education at NMIMS and share our school's accomplishments with you. NMIMS School of Business Management has made significant milestone during the last 2 years. It's my duty to highlight and acknowledge our progress and achievements with wholehearted involvement and support of all our stakeholders. First and foremost, let me congratulate all of you as well as all our stakeholders for the most recent achievement of NMIMS for achieving the status as the 7th business school in Indian subcontinent to achieve the prestigious European accreditation, EQUIS accreditation under the visionary leadership of Dr. Ramesh Bhatt. NMIMS stands as the 2nd business school in the private sector in the country to achieve this status after ISB. On behalf of our community and on behalf of our faculty members, I extend our sincere gratitude to Honorable Chancellor Sri Amrish Bhai Patel and all other stakeholders for their continued guidance, support, and encouragement. This is also an occasion to recognize the efforts of our hardworking and dedicated students and their valuable contribution to our community and our institution, as well as the contributions of our professors also need to be acknowledged. When it comes to knowledge creation at the School of Business Management, our faculty members have made significant efforts and have published over 50 journal articles in reputed journal outlets in various disciplines during the last year, or last 2 years specifically. And regarding teaching and learning excellence, our program offerings and their impact stand testimony to the pursuit of teaching and learning excellence at SBM. Today, 359 students across different specialized programs will be conferred MBA degrees. Please allow me to walk you through the brief review of these programs and achievement of our students. To begin with MBA DT, 105 students will receive MBA in digital transformation today. They have achieved laurels in various national level competitions hosted by esteemed institutions in the country. For example, Bhavya Bharadwaj and Harshit were the national winners in Concerto 6 hosted by IMI. Ankit, Garv and Naman were the national finalists in Mark X, a marketing case competition hosted by IIM Udaipur. Swati was the finalist in Brand Mafia competition held in Pune. Sandanu and Rahul were runners-up in Josh, hosted by IIM Mumbai. Anirban was national runner-up in Thrive, an HR case study competition hosted by IFMR. Bhavya, Sheen and Sanchit were national semi-finalists in the GSK Pharmaceutical E-Cube 2023. Sanjit stood second at the global level in the EY Open Data Science and Sustainability competition. Sanchit Agarwal was ranked 51st among the top 100 business school leaders in the Forbes Unstopped Talent Awards. Moving on to MBA BA program. MBA Business Analytics program has been featured in the Analytics India magazine rankings and is ranked as the 4th amongst the best PG data science courses in India. Around 145 students will be awarded MBA degree in business analytics today. The credit goes to our competent professors as well as dedicated students and the perfect learning environment that the SVKM and the university provides and the excellent industry connections that NMIMS has built over last 45 years. Our students exhibited their brilliance by participating in many competitions and achieved laurels in the BA program as well. To mention a few, Pragya, Kanika, and Jayati and Nandika were winners in Finovate, organized by Unstop. Akshay, Arun Raj, Ashwin, and Karnika were runner-ups in the national level e-commerce case competition organized by ISB Hyderabad. Anuj, Shivani, and Usha were runner-ups in the Baitatan hosted by SAS and organized by Goa Institute of Management. Palak stood as the national finalist in Last Man Standing, organized by SIBM. MBA Social Entrepreneurship Program. This program is meant for executives who are seeking to upgrade their qualifications by acquiring a widely acclaimed MBA degree at NMIMS. It's my duty to acknowledge the need-come merit scholarship support provided by the Mira Asset Foundation, MIF, to our MBA Social Entrepreneurship students. Since 2019, MIF has provided scholarship support to 61 students in the program. And in this graduating batch, 6 students have received a scholarship support of rupees 1 lakh each from the same foundation. And the learnings and skill set gained during the program have helped our students to set up their social entrepreneurship in the country, social enterprises in the country. I would like to mention that Haresh Agarwal leads and manages the employee volunteering portfolio of Standard Chartered Bank. Firuza De Silva was instrumental in using what she learned in her classroom at her workplace at Tata Trent. There are a lot of other examples, and because of the time constraints, I would go on to next program, MBA Law. MBA Law program offered by SIBM is delighted to fulfill the needs of contemporary business ecosystem linking with the legal environment. 31 students will be awarded the MBA degree, which will form bridge between law, business, and management. And they have received satisfactory career opportunities, with many of them getting placed in several successful organizations. MBA Real Estate Management Program, REM. This is the next, and MBA REM program is aimed at preparing professionals for the growing real estate sector. And while most of the students ventured into entrepreneurial pastures, the few who have opted for placements were absorbed by international companies such as property companies such as CBRE, Cushman, Wakefield, and developers like Ajmara and Ranwal. MBA Healthcare Management Program. This program has emerged as a popular program which was started only in 2022 with a small batch of 16 students in 2022. And NMIMS SBM Healthcare MBA program has grown into a vibrant community of 52 students in the third batch, and they have been very active in different activities, and they have secured roles across pharmaceuticals, health and information technology, medical devices, consulting, hospitals, and medical insurance, highlighting the breadth of opportunities available to them. Esteemed organizations such as EY, Cydus, Takeda Pharmaceuticals, and Star Health Insurance have been key placement partners for our students. And the students' excellence can also be seen in their exceptional achievements in national and international arenas. For example, they have been finalists in prestigious competitions like MarkX, Marketizing, Anveshan National Case Study Competitions, etc. And the Healthcare Management Program and its coordinator, Dr. Neha, organized Kaho Sakon 2024, an event that brought together thought leaders and experts from across India, including Dr. Indubhushan, ex-CEO of Ayushman Bharat to NMIMS. And there were also a lot of other panel sessions, very successful panel discussions as part of Kaho NMIMS SBM 2 days conference, which was conducted last month. Finally, to our students across programs who are graduating today, a general message. This day embodies a saga of elation, achievement, fulfillment, and triumph after 2 years of hard work at NMIMS for all the graduating students. You join the respective program with a lot of expectations. I'm sure you will fulfill your dreams in the days to come. Take a moment to look at your journey at NMIMS. I'm sure you will have mixed emotions due to the challenges you face in the program and the lessons that you have learned. Also the challenges driven by the rigors of the curriculum and intellectual demands of the academic processes at NMIMS SBM. It is time to celebrate your remarkable achievements achieved because of the way you responded and because you are also able to overcome the challenges that you faced and shape you into a better version of yourself. Prospects comes with problems. You should be able to learn to manage the problem so that you can prosper better. We at SBM and all of the faculty members have enjoyed having you all as students with NMIMS as part of your learning experience. And today you deserve congratulations and you deserve appreciation. May this day mark the beginning of your voyage to transcend horizons. Very soon you will all become the members of school's alumni cohort. And it is my sincere hope that you will support your alma mater in different ways. And you will act as goodwill ambassador for NMIMS. And you will also serve voluntarily to help the future students who will come to NMIMS as MBA students. While trying to realize your professional ambitions and your dreams, if you ever feel challenged and discouraged, please remember the words of Winston Churchill. Success is not final and it is a journey. Failure is not fatal. It is the courage to continue that counts. And with all fulfilled and broken dreams, it is still a beautiful world. I, on behalf of the whole SBM community, wish you all a very happy and prosperous career ahead and the very best in whatever you choose to do in future. Last but not least, let me request you to maintain your friendship and create goodwill in your circle, whoever you meet, wherever you talk with people. Such soft skills will help you to achieve career growth and transcend horizons the way you have in your dreams. One of my former students at from IIM Indore, to quote an example, he had tough time at work because of various problems, sometimes because of tough colleagues, sometimes because of the challenges that you have at work. And he was thinking about what to do, whether to stick to the same company or to change his job, to think about prospering. And he had maintained good rapport with all his classmates. And he shared his thoughts about his tough time at his organization, and some of his classmates came forward to help him. And because he maintained his rapport with all his classmates, one of his classmates was instrumental in getting him a different successful position as vice president in a very similar company. He was assistant vice president and he faced challenges at work, but his classmates helped him to become vice president with a senior designation and better salary, just because he managed his rapport with all his classmates. So maintain rapport, maintain friendship, and all these are part of your soft skills, and you can achieve success. Others can resolve your problems when you face challenges and problems. And it is also important. I lived in Japan for 3 years. I would like to share. What I found and what I learned from Japanese is that, which I may not be able to practice in my daily life, but I tried to practice first 3 years after I left Japan. But over the years, I tend to become more Indian because I was born and raised in this country. What Japanese do is that every time they meet others, and whenever, even if you borrow someone's pen to write something, they would say arigato gozaimasu. They would repeat arigato gozaimasu. Arigato means thank you. Gozaimasu means very much. They would not stop at just arigato, which means they would not stop at just thank you. They would say thank you plus very much. That means arigato gozaimasu. Every time, every minute they use the word arigato gozaimasu for everything. Try to practice arigato gozaimasu in your life. Others will like you and you can impress others. And another word that they use every day is sumimasen. Sumimasen simply means excuse me. And others will be very happy to deal with you, and they will ask for your WhatsApp number. They will send you friendship on Facebook. They will network with you on LinkedIn. And all those things are also very important in our daily life. Try to practice. You will achieve greater heights in your life. Thank you very much. Once again, I would like to take this opportunity to congratulate you all and congratulate all our faculty members, because when students are achieving MBA degrees, faculty members should also be proud of that. And thank you very much from the bottom of my heart. Jai Hind.
Thank you, Dr. Paul. The moment has arrived to confer degrees upon our students who have successfully fulfilled the academic requirements of the program. I now invite Dr. Sudhanshu Pani, Chairperson of MBA Law Program, to carry forward the proceedings.
Dr. Ramesh Bhatt, nominee of the Honorable Chancellors, SVKM's NMIMS, I present before you the students who have passed the MBA Law Program and have registered for this convocation and are present here. I request you to kindly hand over the degrees to the students. I request Dr. Justin Paul to join him. Lat Kamal, Thakkar Kinnari, Adhav Apurva, Khandelwal Anjali, Swaroop Akash, Kirti Medha, Garg Tanya, Chede Yugandhar, Singh Aditi, Gupta Nikita, Vashnik Nisi, Sharma Prateek, Sharma Vikas, Ghorpade Vedashri, Kumari Oshin, Majumdar Tejaswini, Goenka Pushti, Rane Akshali, Nag Ayushman, Agarwal Rashmi, Sir, I now present before you the students who, on the basis of their CGPA, have been declared eligible for Dean's List in MBA Law Program, batch 2022-24, and have registered for this convocation and are present here. Request you to kindly hand over the degrees to them. Aurora Unnati, Nalvaya Shruti, Mishra Divya, Shahi Manisha, thank you, sir. I now request Dr. Chandrima Sikdar to proceed further.
Bhatt, nominee of the Honorable Chancellor, SVKM's NMIMS, I present before you the students who have passed the MBA Real Estate Management program and have registered for this convocation. Singh Bhavandeep, Gupta Ayush, Verma Avinash, Goyal Saurav, Paras Rampuria Gorang, Patil Shubham, Kanani Vaibhav, Agarwal Jay, Parwal Anish, Chaudhary Rishabh, God Mohammad Faisal, Shah Bhavish, Shah Ayush, Mishra Aman, Sethi Pavanjot, Chaudhary Shashank, Agrawal Sarvesh, Daberia Abdullah, Kasliwal Vridhi, Kathirwal Subhash Kumar. Sir, I now present before you the students who on the basis of their CGPA has been declared eligible for the Dean's List MBA Real Estate Management Program and have registered for this convocation and present here. Shinde Harshada, Rathi Akash, Chaturvedi Ghazal, I now request Professor Binesh Nair to take the proceedings forward. Thank you.
Good afternoon all. First of all, hearty congratulations to each one of you. Dr. Ramesh Bhatt, nominee of the Honorable Chancellor, SVKM's NMIMS. I present before you the students who have passed the MBA Digital Transformation Program and have registered for this convocation and are present here. I request you to kindly hand over the degrees to the students. I request Dean SBM and Provost Management Education, Dr. Justin Paul, to join him. Kumar Avnish. Pataskar Atul. Gupta Jatish. Sharma Tanmay. Khatri Rahul. Shukla Asta. Saji Arjun. Mahajan Siddharth. Iyer Karthik. Verma Monica. Bharai Shubham. Das Tanishta. Khanna Nitin. Naik Soumya. Mittal Kshitij. Mullapudi Dipshita. Naveen. Pandey Kalpit. Gadia Pratik. Sinaman. Shadeep. M. Joshua. Jairat Ronak. Agarwal Sparsh. Karthik. Chaudhary Sandeep. Patangre Shubham. Kumar Pranav. Kaur Bavleen. Hotari Sakshi. Shukla Purva. Sinha Vishal. Qureshi Saimuddin. Behera Vishal Kumar. Rego Dariel. Kadivar Preet. Gibran Ali Jali. Ranjan Harsh. Tyagi Bhavya. Agarwal Sanchit. Jindal Asim. Negi Rishabh. Khan Adnan. Raut Ashish. Hidao Ashwin. Kurian Kotel Ashik. Bharadwaj Bhavya. Shah Agam. Jindal Garf. वशिष्ठ ऋचा, रॉय सिद्धार्थ, सोनी शांतनु, त्रिवेदी शिवानी, बदोले ईशान, गांधी दर्शिता, राथी आयुषी, राय प्रतीक, कुमार वैभव, भरद्वाज सक्षम, चौधरी प्रणय, ललवानी यशराज, शुक्लांबर, रॉय श्रेयन, सचदेवा हर्षित, पौनिका सिद्धेश, स्वाति सी, मोहंती अभिषेक, मनचंदा नमन, द्विवेदी वैदेही, भरद्वाज अनिरुद्ध, के अंजलि राज, गुप्ता शुभम, जादव सिमरन, श्रीवास्तव अभिषेक, कुमार आशीष, शर्मा पुलकित, जैन कार्तिक, आवती हर्षदा, धनकर सुमित, साइनी रितिका। Sir, I now present before you the students who, on the basis of their CGPA, have been declared eligible for the Dean's List in the MBA Digital Transformation Program, Batch 22-24, and have registered for this convocation and are present here. Request you to kindly hand over the degrees to them. Joshi Shriya. Podar Pooja. Shenoy Soumya. Thakare Shivani. Namdio Anshuman. Srivastav Sanchit. Maurya Ankit, Talreja Shivani, Singh Asta, Raina Sheen, Puri Kamakshi, Thank you, sir. Now I will request Dr. Neha Sadotra to proceed further.
Thank you, Professor Binesh. Dr. Ramesh Bhatt, nominee of the Honorable Chancellor SVKM's NMIMS, I present before you the students who have passed MBA Healthcare Management Program and have registered for this convocation. Kundhadia Sejal. Bajpai Pratiksha. Govind Sanket. Gupta Nikita. M. Rajesh. Yadav Kanishka. Srivastava Sakshi. Tamse Shreya. Mishra Deepika. Kudal Apurva. Bing Rebecca. Sunil Neha. Khan Fahad. Thakkar Kush. Sir, I now present before you the students who are on the basis of their CGPA have been declared eligible for Dean's List in MBA Healthcare Management Program, batch 2022-2024. Vartak Riddhi. Savadekar Riddhi. Thank you, sir. Now I request Dr. Sridhar to proceed further. Thank you.
Thank you. Dr. Ramesh Bhatt, nominee of the Honorable Chancellor, SVKM's NMIMS, I present before you the students who have passed the MBA Business Analytics program and have registered for this convocation and are present here. Sir, I request you to kindly hand over the degrees to the students. Asta Srivastava. Asta Chauhan. Guys, keep the applause going. Aditya Singh. Ananya Agarwal. Anishka Chachan. Arshdeep Kaur. Arya Chandra. Ashi Agarwal. Bhavya Goswami. Darshan Shet. G. Hari Kirtana. Gauri Bindal, Gayatri Mehta, Harsh Jaykumar. Guys, keep it going. Hitu Gupta, Jayati Sharma, Jitendra Sai, Kirtika Gupta, Lakshay Prakash, Miral Jain, Nikunj Chaudhary, Palak Barucha, Radhika Pangasa, Riddhi Bhatia, Ritika Jain, Rohan Tutija, Rupal Gupta, Ruchi Agarwal, Rudrani Sengupta, Saloni Bansal, Samarpita Mishra, Samriti Jain, Shriya Srivastava, Simran Singla, Subrat Mangal, Tanya Chopra, Udita Goyal, Vaibhav Sharma, Varun Sharma, Yash Desai, Anchal Srivastava, Abhinav Srivastava. Guys, keep it going. Abhinash Mishra, Aditi Srivastava, Akshay Shah, Anmol Siti, Anuj Shah, Anusta Gupta, Apurva Mohan, Arshita Malhotra, Ashwin Lanka, Aish Gupta, Beswada Jivika, Bindu Vasini, Devashish Baranwal, Diksha Gupta, Guru Charan, Harsh Yadav, Havisha Mehta, Nandika, PK Aishwarya, Palak Agarwal, Parthavi Mehta, Pragya Sajman, Ronak Singh, Rishabh Lugani, Riya Maheshwari, Samarth Agarwal, Sayali Bambur, Shilpi Agarwala, Shivani Jogi, Simran Arora, Shwarna Dubey, Urvi Sharma, Usha Ayyagari, Vaibhavi Vaidya, Vanchika Gruber, Vasistha Desai, Yashika Sharma, Yash Bansal, Ashi Shah, Adishri, Aditi Chachan, Aditya Deshpande, Aishwarya Band, Akansha Singh, Akhil Khanna, Alison Rosario, Aniket Gupta, Aryak Dubey, Chandrika Buddharaju, Disha Sirselwala, Harshita Bisht, Rishita Agarwal, Ishika Chabra, Ishita Bhatnagar, Kanika Goyal, Karnika Karun, Kushagra Doshi, Nelson Phillips, Nidhi Tavre, Parth Rangra, Pradnya Munawali, M. Pranav, Prashant I, Richa Sharma, Rohan Sahai, Roshini Agarwal, Salil Madhav, Soumya Avasti, Shivani Chavan, Shivanshi Pathak, Shraddha Bharadwaj, Shreya Prasad, Sneha Arun Kumar, Snehal Kedar, Vibha Deshpande, Vibhudi Agarwal, Vaidegi Tarigopulla, and guys, and Yashi Kochar. Vaidya Shreyesh, oh sorry, sir, I now present before you the students who on the basis of their CGPA have been declared eligible for the Dean's List in MBA Business Analytics program batch 2022-24 and have registered for this convocation and are present here. Request you to kindly hand over the degrees to him. Sorry sir, he starts from Dean's List. Guys, big round of applause. Shreyash Vaidya. Aditya Vinod. Arun Raj Anandarajan. Vishrut Kekatpure. Hima Bundu Bolavaram Reddy. Akansha Acharya, Nijal Vilani, Saloni Singh, Divyang Sharma, Kanwaljit Kaur, Shreya Ranka, Srishti Sharma, Meet Sisodia, and Meghna Saha. Thank you, sir. Now I request Dr. Sadish Kajjar to proceed further.
Dr. Ramesh Bhatt, nominee of the Honorable Chancellor, SVKM's NMMIS, I present before you the students who have passed the part-time MBA in Social Entrepreneurship program and have registered for this convocation and are present here. I request you and Dr. Justin Paul to kindly hand over the degrees to the students.
Students who have received their scrolls, may I request you to settle down, please? Please settle down. Take your seats immediately, please, so that we can carry forward the proceedings. Thank you so much.
Pasi Hina, applause please. Gupta Raja Babu. Coelho Marceline Frank. Keep uploading. Agarwal Haresh, George Therese. Uploads please. Malik Shami, Shah Diwangi, Parab Ekta, Latad Sudanshu, uploads please. De Silva Firuza. Sir, I now present before you the students who on the basis of their CGPA have been declared eligible for the Dean's List in part-time MBA in Social Entrepreneurship Program batch 2022-24 and have registered for this convocation and are present here. I request you to kindly hand over the degrees to them. Sarkar Purbasha. Thank you, sir. I now invite Dr. Hitesh Kalro to take the proceedings further.
Good evening. Sir, I present before you the students who have passed the part-time MBA program and have registered for this convocation and are present here. I request you to hand over the degrees, and I request Dr. Justin Paul as well to join him. Sharia, Madan Priyanka, Joshi Manan, Aman Lohit, Bhaskar Mahima, Fernandez Roland, Karmakar Himani, Kagadar Nitin, Mantri Jitesh, Lohia Keshav, Kopi Crystal Priyanka, Kumar Aishwarya, Nalavades Sairaj, Qureshi Alkaman, Dibrito Smith, Joshi Bhargav. Sir, I now present before you the students who on the basis of their CGPA have been declared eligible for the Dean's List in part-time MBA program batch 2022-24 and have registered for this convocation and are present here. I request to kindly hand over the degrees to them. Kurtorkar Sharvari, and Shah Hardik. Thank you, sir. Sir, now I present before you the student who has passed the Executive MBA program and has registered for this convocation and is present here. Lakhotia Dhruv. Thank you, sir. Thank you. Now I request Dr. Abraham to continue. Thank you.
Thank you, and once again, heartfelt congratulations to all our students. May I now invite Dr. Chandrima Sikdar, Vice Dean, Programs and Student Learning Experience, to carry forward the proceedings.
Dr. Ramesh Bhatt, Vice Chancellor and nominee of the Honorable Chancellor, SVKMs NMIMS. I present before you the students who have been awarded scholarship on the basis of their academic performance. I request our chief guest, Mr. Nalin Pandey, to kindly hand over the medals and the certificates. I request Dr. Justine Paul to join our chief guest. Students, keep on applauding as I call out the names. The rank holders list first. MBA Law Program Batch 2022-2024. The second rank goes to Mishra Divya. First rank holder is Aurora Unnati. MBA Real Estate Management Batch 2022-2024 rank holders. The second rank goes to Rathi Akash. The second rank, Rathi Akash. The first rank goes to Shinde Harshada. MBA Digital Transformations Batch 2022-2024. The third rank goes to Namdeo Anshuman. The second rank holder is Joshi Shriya. And the first rank goes to Shenoy Soumya. MBA Healthcare Management 2022-2024. The first rank goes to Vartak Riddhi. Vartak Riddhi, first rank holder, MBA Healthcare Management. MBA Business Analytics Batch 2022-2024, the award holders are, the third rank goes to Anandarajan Arun Raj. The third rank to Anandarajan Arun Raj. The second rank goes to Vaidya Sreyash. And the first rank to Vinod Aditya. Yeah, Vinod Aditya. MBA part-time 2022-2024. The second rank goes to Kartorkar Sharvari. The first rank goes to Gopi Crystal Priyanka. Keep the applause flowing while Priyanka makes her way to the stage. MBA Part-Time Social Entrepreneurship, Batch 2022-2024. First rank goes to Sarkar Purvasha. I will now announce the names of the Best Student Overall Performance Trophy and Certificate for each of the programs. MBA Law Batch 2022-2024 Award for Best Student Overall Performance Trophy and Certificate goes to Nalvaya Shruti. MBA Real Estate Management Batch 2022-2024 Award of Best Student Overall Performance Trophy and Certificate goes to Shinde Harshada. Keep the applause flowing, keep the applause flowing. MBA Digital Transformation Batch 2022-2024 Award of Best Student Overall Performance Trophy and Certificate goes to Sharma Tanmay. MBA Healthcare Management Batch 2022-2024 Award of Best Student Overall Performance Trophy and Certificate goes to Savadekar Riddhi. MBA Business Analytics Batch 2022-2024 Award of Best Student Overall Performance Trophy and Certificate goes to Vinod Aditya. MBA Part-Time Social Entrepreneurship Batch 2022-2024 Award of Best Student Overall Performance Trophy and Certificate goes to D. Silva Firuza. Keep the applause flowing. That's the last of the awardees on stage for you. There are no awardees for the MBA part-time program, so my heartiest congratulations to each one of the award winners and the rank holders in today's ceremony. Thank you so much, sir. Nominee of Honorable Chancellor, 31 students of MBA Law program, starting with Shah Priyanshi, 25 students of MBA Real Estate Management program, starting with Singh Bhavandeep, 105 students of Digital Transformation, starting with Senoy Shomya, 16 students of MBA Healthcare Management program, starting with Kudadia Sejal, 145 students of MBA Business Analytics, starting with Srivastava Astha, 24 students of MBA part-time, starting with Shah Hardik, 12 students of MBA part-time Social Entrepreneurship program, starting with Ragnekar Ronak, and 1 student of MBA Executive EMBA, Lakhotia Dhruv have successfully completed the program. I now request Dr. Ramesh Bhatt, Honorable Vice Chancellor and nominee of Honorable Chancellor, to administer the oath on all who are present here and have been permitted to remain absent, and to confer the degree. I request all students present here to rise for the oath and remain standing till the sustainability oath is administered.
By virtue of the power vested in me by the Board of Management of SVKM's NMIMS as Vice Chancellor, I hereby declare all of you who are present and those who were permitted to remain absent are admitted to the respective degrees. I hereby charge you to uphold the dignity and the value of the degree awarded to you by this university in your life and profession. I hereby confer the degrees. And I welcome you as the alumni of the SBM and the university.
Thank you, sir. Students, request your attention as I administer the sustainability oath. In alignment with our school's mission, we urge you to commit to this oath. As I read it, I request you repeat it after me. I, say your name, pledge to champion sustainability in every facet of my life, fostering collaboration and driving systemic changes towards a sustainable, equitable, and prosperous world. I will conserve resources, minimize waste, and protect biodiversity while promoting diversity, equity, and inclusion in all endeavors. Ethical conduct, moral courage, and accountability will guide my actions, ensuring transparency and governance excellence. With integrity as my compass, I embrace my duty to uplift humanity and steward our planet responsibly, inspiring others to do the same. I commit to being a transformational leader, prioritizing sustainability, integrity, and social responsibility, and making a positive impact on our world. Thank you, students. You may now take your seats. I now request, students, please settle down. I now request Additional Registrar Sri Ashish Daptardar to present the Registrar of Graduates to the nominee of Honorable Chancellor for his concurrence. Thank you, sir. I now request Dr. Teresa Abraham to take over the proceedings.
Thank you, Dr. Sikdar. Ladies and gentlemen, it's a privilege to welcome back to our institution one of our distinguished alumni, our chief guest, Mr. Nalan Pandey, Managing Director at Accenture. With over 24 years of experience in the IT industry, Mr. Pandey has emerged as a visionary technology leader specializing in strategic planning, consulting, and alliance management. His expertise has driven transformation for clients across various industries and regions. His professional journey includes key leadership roles at renowned companies such as Dell, Capgemini, Wipro, and Sun Microsystems. Mr. Pandey holds a postgraduate degree in management studies from NMIMS and a BSc in statistics from St. Xavier's College. He has also completed the Sustainability and Business Transformation program from MIT Sloan School of Management. Beyond his impressive career, he is a music lover, travel and motorcycle enthusiast, and a passionate gamer. We are honored to have him with us today to inspire our graduates as they step into the next phase of their lives. I invite Mr. Nalan Pandey to share his wisdom and to address our graduates.
Good evening, everyone. Mr. Ramesh Bhatt, Ashish Daptadar, Justin Paul, Vice Deans. Firstly, it's a privilege and an honor to be here. I came back to campus, I think it's been almost 15 years since I've stepped back to campus. And firstly, campus has changed significantly. I passed out in 2000, and that time, I think it was a non-AC building with a very it wasn't like this basically. So you all should be happy how campus is, right? Also very proud of the achievements college has made in terms of being accredited, having so many more. I didn't know there was one in Vashi, one in Bangalore, Indore, and so many more cities, right? And I think our batch was a batch of, I would say, 240 students across degree and the PGDBA at that time, that's what it was called. So seeing a single convocation of almost 390 odd students is amazing, right? So firstly, congratulations to all of you, right? Yeah. And also, I'm sure there's so many proud parents, welcome you all as well. The faculty must be so proud, right? It takes, I could have been like one of those painful students in certain classes, right? So I admire what the faculty puts up with and how much it takes to teach people as over those 2 years or 1 year, depending on what your program is. So hats off to them in getting you all here. And make sure you all keep in touch with them, right? That's one thing I don't do too well, but whether it's Xavier's or NMIMS, I think, some of the faculty really changed and opened our minds when I was there, right? So hats off to them. The staff, I'm sure the staff does a lot for you. So again, hi everyone there. And finally the students, right? So I could see the mood change once the program started to when you all got the convocation. So that was awesome in terms of you all are so excited, charged up, right? It's good to see that, right? And there was this group here that kept clapping for everyone. So hats off to you all. So I think that was there, somewhere there. Right? Yeah, sorry. Yeah. So again, it's a great privilege, honor to be here. As over the couple of weeks when Dr. Veena reached out to me, I was like, hey, it's time I start preparing what I'm going to say. And I did think over it, right, in terms of what do you all want to hear. And I did ask her as well as to, what do students want to hear right now. I asked some folks back in Accenture who were like 3-4 years experience, just come in from MBA school. So I got some feedback as to what they want to hear. But what I also did is I listed down 5 things that I have sort of learned and I think I can share with you, right? And I think it will help you going forward, right? When I was in your place at this time, I basically was so excited, right? Because I'm assuming some of you have work experience, some of you don't. I didn't at that point in time. I did work for Jet Airways for some time between college and MBA school on ground staff for like 4 or 5 months. But that was not true corporate working, right? But that was just like a stopgap for me at that point in time. So I think you all are excited. You all want to grow in your careers. You all are also a little apprehensive as to how will my manager be? Will I make friends at work? Will I have fun at work, basically? So I sort of get that. Every time you take up a new job, you'll probably go through the same cycle again. But again, coming back to the 5 things, right? So, and I'm going to try and keep it short in today's world of like YouTube stories, reels, etc. I'm going to try and keep this, not take all the 25 minutes assigned to me. So as I reflected sort of over the last 24 years, these are the 5 things I'm going to talk about. The first thing is, I think it was part of your anthem, is hard work, right? However cliche it sounds, there is no substitute for hard work in the industry, right? So you need to make sure that, and let me rephrase that, I'll call it good work or awesome work. It doesn't mean you have to put in 12 hours, 14 hours, 18 hours a day. Maybe some days you do, some days you don't, or some weeks you will do, some months you may do that. But what it means is how good are your outcomes, right? What are you delivering to your clients, to your stakeholders, to your managers, to the rest of your team, and even to teams you manage, because that's important. So that's one. How good are your outcomes? Are you a perfectionist? Are you going for gold standard? And even if you may not reach, every time I present, or every time I present to a client, or every time we close a project, I'm like, did we do enough? And I can find things that we could have done better. Now, it's a learning from the project. It's a learning from your experience. You change that the next time. But the more you introspect, right, the more you will sort of make sure that you're doing better going forward. So I think first thing, make sure you deliver outcomes. You put in the effort required to do that, right? Absolutely goes without saying. And I'll come back to this point when I come to point number 3, right? The second is, I would say, embrace change. I heard about, I think that was VUCA, right? That's what you all spoke about. Very interesting because, I would say embrace change, keep your mind open to doing something new. That's what I would say. At Accenture, we do a quarterly or I think half-yearly survey. It's called the Pulse of Change. And it tracks the rate of change that is impacting businesses every year or every 6 months, every 3 months. And this is across 6 factors, right? Whether it's the economy, whether it's sustainability, whether it's the geopolitical scenario, whether it's technology, and various other things, right? So it takes, and talent as another thing. Now, it takes into account all this, and what we've seen is over the last 4 years, there's been a 183% impact on business in terms of change, and only 33% in the last year, right? You can go to Accenture.com, have a look at it. I'm sure a lot of other companies also talk about this, but it's closest to where I work, right? And it's some study that we have done. Now, when you look at that number, 33% of change, and the other metric we got is around half of the C-suite that we interviewed was not confident of absorbing that change and using that change to be successful, right? So what that means is I would take that as an opportunity. And I'll come to a small example earlier on my career as to why I mean embrace change, do something new, right? You don't have to do it from day one. If you get an opportunity, you should surely do it, right? So I'll step back, I think, around 12 to 15 years in my career. And as a part of what I do, I generally tend to take on something different every 2 years, if not every 3 years. I think that keeps me grounded. That keeps me, I think another point that came up is keep learning, right? It keeps me honest in terms of, I don't know this. I need to pick up this new technology, etc. So I think just coming back to a simple example, right? And this is way back, probably, I think 6 or 8 years into my career. So there's this client, right? Again, getting into a sort of a storytelling mode. There's this client in Europe, They are currently sort of working with a large technology provider, and they are not too happy. There's been no change to the services. They have not transformed the way they work. They are not embracing new technology. Their innovation is blocked. The standard issues that sometimes clients face. We were part of a smaller company then from a tech perspective, still growing in the outsourcing or the transformating outsourcing space. And we had this meeting with the client, and the client was like, I like what you'll do. We did some work for them. But at some point, they said there is this critical part of our business that basically, if all those of you went to tech and know data centers and applications and infrastructure, all our tech is hosted in the competitor's sort of data center and their environment, and they manage all of it, right? The challenge was that within a 3-month period, if we wanted to take on those services, we had to move it to another data center in another city without causing much downtime. Maybe we got like 4 hours, 8 hours, 6 hours, 24 hours for certain applications. Now, this client managed the utilities in a particular area. What that means is water flow, river flow, dams, and it's critical operations. So if you go wrong, it can have a severe impact, right? And so cut to, we had this discussion, and my manager comes to us and says, hey, how do we solve this, or how do we prove to the client that we can do this for them? Took some time. I said, why don't we approach it in XYZ manner, right? I did some reading up, went back in, came up with an approach. The good thing is, I don't think anyone else had a better idea that time. My manager said, go work on it. So I further did more analysis, got some information from the client, from our client team, came up with a proposition. And next step, we were traveling to Europe to present, hey, this is how we would approach it. This is how we would migrate your applications, still keep you running, and still do it in a 3-month period of time. We landed up winning the opportunity, which is great, which was a big step for us because it was a large deal for us and we were growing in that space. We also landed up, the client really liked us. So me, my manager, and another good colleague who's a friend of mine now after this engagement, the client was like, we're going to sign this deal, but we want these 3 people on the project. So again, going back to hard work, right? You put in the effort, you put in something, you build something different, and there is appreciation not only internally but from a client side. So just remember that. I think that's one call out from this experience. Moving to delivery now, I had never done such a project. Okay, again, something new. Typically, this gets handed over to a delivery team in an IT organization or a tech organization, and they run these projects for you. Now, you go on to doing delivery and you're still learning, and then we bring in the delivery lead and he comes in and he says, your solution is not going to work. If you need to do this in 3 months, you need X, Y, Z, which you haven't factored for, right? Some parameters, and I don't want to get too technical about it, but in a nutshell, it was something to do with network, something to do with the mainframe, etc. So, and I said, okay, my fault, we missed it. It's not something I have done earlier, but no one else did call it out either. I think another thing I want to call out is accepting your mistakes, right? In the corporate world, you will find very few people would accept their mistakes. And I think I feel that I do it openly generally, right? So I said that, okay, I messed up, right? And I acknowledged we missed it. A colleague of mine said, Nalin, no one does that. And I'm like, really? And I just think it changed the game. So the delivery guy, the delivery leader who came and said, okay, at least they're acknowledging that they've made a mistake. This is how we should do it. So I think it changes the narrative, right? Instead of being defensive and say, no, our solution is right, and etc. I'm just saying, be open, accept if there's a mistake. I'm not saying you learn from it, right? It's not like you have to continuously make or fail fast, basically. And cut to delivery, right? So we've again, moving forward, we managed to do this in 3 months. It was a lot of hard work. There were weekends. I used to get up at Saturday morning because there were migration weekends or where we were moving applications from one location to another. I used to get up at Saturday morning at 7, sleep on Monday morning at 7, not to scare you all. That's not what the corporate world is like. We slept on the data center floor a couple of weekends because we didn't want to travel back to the hotel and save time. So it was a tough project, right? Just to summarize it. But we did that in 3 months, right? We did overspend on the project. We got a few change requests from the clients because the scope increased. But ultimately, it went off well. The client was really happy with us. And, so as I said, coming back to my point, hard work, embrace change, and take on something new, right? But make sure you put in the effort and you have the buy-in from the team that you are with, right? Sometimes you cannot do this alone. And be honest about your mistakes, right? So I think that's, in a nutshell, the second point that I'm going to talk about. The third point is you value and build relationships. Now, again, I already heard this. I heard one of the professors talk about how, or the dean talk about how you basically make sure you all are in touch over time. I'll take this forward a little, right? What I mean by value and build relationships. So if you do your work well, or if you deliver outcomes well, at least what I have seen is the next time there is a need for someone to do something different or someone to do something that you've done well, you will get approached by a different team. So just to give you an example, in sort of the consulting or the tech world, right, you do a project for a client in North America, or you do, say, a project for a client in India, irrespective. If you do it well, 5 other people will approach you to do the same thing, right? It's word of mouth. So, while you're doing this, you make sure you build that network. Now, whether it's within your team, whether it's outside your team, that's really essential. Whether it's clients, I've had clients come up to me after a project and say, hey, why don't you join us? So I'm just saying it opens avenues for you, right? That's one. It also opens avenues where you bring in people from the client side. So we've seen scenarios where clients want to join us, right? Whether it's Accenture or other places. So it is something you should look at. You should be conscious about building rapport, building relationships through your work. It doesn't mean you have to wine, dine. That may be important at some point, but that's not the only thing that sort of builds relationships for you all, right? The other thing I'll talk about here is a little of mentoring. Now, again, I was having a conversation with the esteemed, set of people here on stage, and before I came in, and one of the things I mentioned was at my age, even before I did an MBA or while I was doing an MBA, I wish there was more mentoring. So I just think that 24 years back, the concept of mentoring in the corporate world was very limited. Now, I'm sure most organizations have it. At Accenture, we have a mentoring program. I, at my level, can even go to someone senior than me and go get mentored, irrespective of which geography, which location they are in. But I would sort of, encourage you to find mentors within your organization, outside your organization, within your alumni, because it will help you over your careers. And it's not about getting your next job. It's just about grounding you, getting you to understand what you should do next. If you have a choice of a project in, say, some other organization, or project you have to travel somewhere for 3 months, just giving you simple examples. But it's essential that you have someone to mentor you, or even a couple of mentors over time. And you can change them. It doesn't mean that you have to have one mentor for the rest of your life. Extremely important. And the second thing is, you should start mentoring people over time. Because the only way you can give back and you can groom your team as well is mentoring them. Now, a very, very strange example. I'm not sure, I think I was in CAP or Dell. And one of the conversations I had with someone with 5 or 6 years experience was, at the start of the year, I generally have a call with my team or one-on-ones saying, what do you want to do this year? Right? As in, what do you want to achieve? It's not about what the organization wants, but that is important. But what do you want to achieve as well? Do you want to do X, Y, Z? Is it technical? Do you want to get trained on this? Do you want to do these kind of projects? And you may not get that choice all the time, but at least understanding what's important to them. And the person said something like, no one's ever asked me that. And I'm like, you should make that change, right? So when you go into the corporate life, one, you should go back to your manager and say, this is what I want to achieve. It may, again, it may not be possible all the time because it's a given role, sometimes it's a given thing, but you can spend 2 hours more a week and do something else, right, or help with something else. So make sure you get a mentor and you start mentoring as you grow in your organizations. That's extremely important. And last two, just to close. One is be kind and give back. And I think that's extremely important. It's very underrated. I think NMIMS is already doing a social outreach program, which is great that you're already aware of doing something there. Even if it's something small, right? It's extremely important to go out of your way, do something, donate, give something back, spend some time somewhere at something that matters to you, whether it's an animal shelter, an old age home, helping someone on the road. It could be as small as that, right? It will make you, I would say in a selfish way, you'll feel better about yourself, but in a better way, I just think it's important as overall leaders, we need to give back and be kind, right? That's extremely important to what we reflect. And lastly, but not the least, but towards the end, I would say stay healthy and stay happy, right? It's at this age when we were in college and MBA school, I don't think we ever thought of it. I generally was fit initially, during that period, used to play a lot of sport, workout, etc. But over time with work, I think you neglect your health over time, especially if you're putting in hours and hours of work, you're traveling, etc. I would say make it a priority and be conscious about it, because the minute you start touching 40, 45, 50, you will start noticing that you cannot perform, you will need more sleep. And it's important to be more healthy when you get there. So make sure you spend your time, and be active physically and mentally in terms of take your time off from work. I know hard work is important, but health trumps everything, right? So make sure you spend your time, stay healthy, stay happy, spend time with family, friends, take those vacations, right? Don't keep bothering your boss like I want 5 vacations a month, right? Or 5 vacations every year, but still, yeah. But I think that's all I had to say. And, so proud to be here again and so awesome to see how NMIMS has grown. It's been a great privilege. Again, thank you again for having me. Wish you all the very best and keep in touch. Thanks. Thanks.
Thank you. Thank you, sir, for such a thoughtful and thought-provoking and wonderful address. Your encouraging words are surely going to help us and our graduates imbibe values of sound leadership and superior management. I would like to invite additional Registrar, Dr. Ashish Daptadar, to propose the vote of thanks and carry the proceedings forward.
Honorable Chief Guest, esteemed Chancellor, respected Vice Chancellor and Pro-Vice Chancellors, distinguished trustees and member of Managing Committee, proud parents, faculty, staff, and most importantly, our graduating students. On behalf of SVKM's NMIMS University, it is my privilege to propose this vote of thanks as we conclude our convocation ceremony. First and foremost, we extend our heartfelt gratitude to our chief guest, Shri Nalin Pandey, Managing Director, Accenture, for gracing this occasion. I am sure your insight will undoubtedly guide our students as they embark on their next chapter. We at NMIMS are thankful to our Chancellor, Shri Amrish Bhai Patel, for his constant support and encouragement. Thank you, sir, for your unwavering leadership and vision that continue to shape the future of our university. We are deeply grateful to our Vice Chancellor, Dr. Ramesh Bhatt, Pro-Vice Chancellor, Dr. Sharad Maiskar, and Dr. Meena Chintamani for your tireless effort in steering our university towards excellence in education and research. To our dedicated trustees and members of Managing Committee, Your guidance and support have been instrumental in growth and success. We thank you for your commitment to our institutional mission. Parents and families of our graduates, we express our sincere appreciation. Your support, sacrifice, and encouragement have played a crucial role in your children's achievement. Thank you very much. Our faculty and staff deserve special recognition for their dedication in nurturing our students' potential and preparing them to take the challenge ahead. The tireless effort by Dean and the entire team have given grace and poise to the ceremony. I wish to acknowledge their efforts. I would also like to acknowledge the efforts put forward by entire admin team. Lastly, our graduating class. Congratulations once again. Your hard work and achievement have made us proud. We wish you very best in your future endeavors. I wish to conclude by a quote by Swami Vivekananda. We want education by which character is formed, strength of mind is increased, the intellect is expanded, and by which one can stand on one's own feet. Thank you all for making this convocation ceremony a memorable one. Now I request Dr. Ramesh Bhatt, Vice Chancellor and nominee of Honorable Chancellor of SVKM's NMIMS University, to declare convocation of 2024 closed.
I declare the convocation 2024 closed.
Please rise for the national anthem.
जनगण मन अधिनायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता पंजाब सिंध गुजरात मराठा द्राविड उत्कल बंगा विंध्य हिमाचल यमुना गंगा उच्चल जलधि तरंगा तव शुभ नामे जागे तव शुभ आशीष मांगे गाहे तव जय गाथा जन गण मंगलदायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता जय हे जय हे जय हे जय 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 हे
Ladies and gentlemen, I request you to remain standing till the academic procession leaves the auditorium. Resilience and achievement. As we conclude this momentous event, let us remember the knowledge gained, the friendships formed, and the dreams ignited during your academic journey. Your success is not only a reflection of your hard work, but also a testament to the unwavering support of your families, faculty, and mentors. As you step into the world armed with education and character, may you continue to shine brightly, make a positive impact, and inspire others. On behalf of the NMIMS family, I now welcome you, dear graduates, to the alumni family of the School of Business Management. We extend our heartfelt congratulations and wish you a future brimming with boundless opportunities and success. Thank you once again. A high tea has been arranged for you outside the auditorium. Please enjoy.